Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone.
Hello.
Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to our live interview. Tonight, we're going to share real stories of ordinary people who've taken extraordinary steps, people who've said yes to learning and something new, stepping out in faith and creating positive change in their lives. For those joining us first time tonight, my name is Rose Vicencio. I'm a wife and a mom of three amazing boys, a digital business owner, a mentor, and a stay home mom. I'm originally from the Philippines and now living here in Ontario, Canada. So, joining me tonight is my lovely co host, Deep. Deep, would you like to introduce yourself and share a few words before we welcome our special guest?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Rose. Hi everyone. My name is Dave. I'm living in California, USA. I'm really excited and very be honored to be here again to be a co-host with my wonderful sister, Miss Rose. And
Yes.
as weekly, we have a very motivation story every week. We just want to motivate everyone out there would like to find a way out, not only just, 9 to 5 jobs. And today I'm really honored to be introduced a very nice couple. Be honest with you, this is the first time I have an interview with them. But you know what? We all know each other because we are in the same community, a beautiful community. They are, let me see, Armando and Zenza from Texas. Yes, hi. Thank you so
Hello.
much for being here with us. So I would like to ask the first question for you. Can you just introduce yourself about your background, and then can you tell me that your challenge before you start the online business and what made you decide to become an online business owner? We would love to hear your story. Thank you.
Yes.
Sure. Yes. My name is Armando, and this is my wife, Zenia. I'm from Texas. I'm originally from Texas, USA, and my wife is
I'm
from
from Mexico.
She's
Yes.
originally from Mexico. And yeah, well, my background is I worked for the federal government for 33 years, over 33 years, and I finally retired last year in October. And we had always been looking for an online business for as far as I can remember, more than 10 years. We've been looking for a business, a side hustle, right? And we actually owned a business about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
We owned a business, but we decided to close it. And that was back in 2010, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But we kept looking and we kept looking until we found this business, this digital business that we can do totally from home, 100% from home. My wife can tell you a little bit about her background.
Yes, I'm a housewife. Since we get married, we plan, to have a little bit big family. So I always stay home. I worked in a bank, and also when we moved to Washington State, I worked there in a grocery store. But it's not easy as a mom, stay out of the house, take care of the kids. And also my husband had like different shifts, different hours. He changed every week the shifts. That was like a very stressful for me to almost all the time asking my bosses, can I take this day? I can't come this day, and then that's why my husband started looking. He always looking for a like online business, not a job, online business. And then when he finally find this business, he came with me and start talking with me regarding this opportunity, and I was skeptical. So,
She was a skeptical wife.
I start with a lot of questions. You know, it's not easy to find something that you can trust online, right? Sometimes we think like that. Some people think like that. But when my husband came and started talking with me regarding this opportunity, I was start asking him a lot of questions, and he only said, "I don't know. I don't know." I said, how can we do this if you don't have clear all these questions, right? And he started saying, "Okay, let's go and talk with a coach." And we finally made the
Decision.
right, the decision to
Yeah.
to
So
be with Karen.
yeah, in my experience, like the way when I found this opportunity, uh, I felt that this was what God had for us. I'll tell you, I was minutes away from engaging in a different type of business, and it had to deal with Amazon. And something told me, I know it was God that said, cancel that opportunity, cancel that appointment, and go with this because this is what you've been waiting for. And that night, I remember I was working the graveyard shift from midnight to 8 in the morning. That night, I left work and I had that appointment to call for the other business that I was mentioning, and I canceled it. And I said, no, this is the opportunity that we've been waiting for. So when I got home, I started, I remember I messaged my mentor, and I wanted to know if this was real, if this was a real person that I was talking to. And she answered me, and I had some questions myself, right? Because I needed to know what it was about. And I remember I asked her, "Is there any selling involved?" And she says, "No, absolutely no. You don't have to sell anything." So I got in the house. I remember I got in the house and I went into the kitchen and I sat on the table and I started reading everything. And I want to say that I paid the 149, right? I paid and I started reading and I started watching the videos and I was so excited I couldn't go to sleep. I just got off work and I couldn't go to sleep. So I I did a lot of research. Like I said, I watched some of the videos and I read all the information that I had at that time. And then when I was Senia was sharing right now, when I went to her, she was asking me more questions, and I said, I don't have the answer yet. I don't have that answer yet, but we're gonna find out. Okay. And all I want to tell you about that part is that I never hesitated. I knew this was what we had been waiting for, and I wanted to somehow, if you can call it, convince her that this was the opportunity that we've been waiting for. And back to your question, the reason why we decided to take that leap into the digital world is our children.
Yes.
We have 4 boys, so we have kind of something in common with Rose. She has all boys. We have all boys also. We have 4 of them. Now they're a little grown. Our youngest is 16. We have an 18-year-old, we have a 20-year-old, and we have a 22-year-old. So now we have 3 in university and 1 in high school. And they are the reason, they are our why,
Yes.
Yes.
why we started the business. We want them to get an education and continue, right, their education after high school and find what they want to do. And it may be this. We never know. We're always
Yeah.
trying to tell them about our business, and but you know how children are sometimes they're like, yes, 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 dad, or yes, mom, but they really don't get into it until you explain to them what it's about. But that is why they are our why. That's why we started the business.
Yes, thank you so much for your sharing about your background as well as your, the reason why, that's your big why, your kids. As
Yes.
a federal officer, as I know, I'm in the US too. So I know that that's a very, very good job. Work as a federal, officer, and then you have a good benefits as well. But
Yes.
everybody can see, yes, even you have very good job, but it's just one job. It's
Right.
still called a job and just one income. So that's
Right.
the reason why, like me, I have a good job too. I'm working in, medical field. Yes, we have a very stable job, but why make us like have a big desire to
Yeah.
looking for another solution? And then we
Sure.
don't say
Exactly.
find another job because we don't have more time to trade time for another
Yeah.
job. We need a
Yes.
solution. We need a business, whereas
Yes.
we can work anywhere. So I really understand that what you share with me that we need a business. I love it because you you
It's
don't you don't
yeah.
need another job. We already have a
Yeah.
stable
Exactly.
job. Yes,
And it's
we need a
very
business. Yes.
yeah.
And then
It's
thank you for sharing that you have a business before and you already closed it. So I don't know, is that a traditional business? Is that
yes, we
traditional
had a
business that you
traditional
closed?
business. Yeah, we had a traditional
Oh, okay.
business. It was we had vending machines. That's what
Oh,
we had.
okay.
So it was kind of a brick and mortar. It was, I mean, we worked it from home, but we
Mhm.
still had to go there and do the
Yes.
work. Uh,
It's a
Yes.
hard.
yeah, but I
Yes.
mean, it's
Yes.
interesting what you mentioned about having different incomes. Uh, Nowadays, you need several sources of income. And I'll give you a
Yes.
perfect example. Right now, the government isn't shut down. So if I was working right now, I wouldn't be getting
Okay.
paid. So,
Yeah.
what
So we time
happens
pass through that. We
what
pass through that.
happens then is we went through it
Mm-hmm.
several times. And what happens then is that us as government workers, we have to take out loans so we can pay our bills.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow. Wow.
it's you can imagine the toll that it takes on your finances, when you have to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So that's I mean, I just wanted to bring that up that as an example that you need several sources of income. It's not a luxury anymore. It's a need. You can't rely on one source of income anymore
Yeah.
because as time goes by, everything gets more expensive, and you just need that extra income.
Absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely. And we need a business, like you emphasize with me. We need a business that we can work anywhere, anytime. We can't trade time anymore. We've been
Right.
there, done that. We can't trade more time. So
Yeah.
when we look into the business, I love when you say, "Oh, I'm not hesitate." I just very excited to dig into all the information. I love it.
Yes.
The more
Yeah.
we hesitate, the more we waste time. And time is the most value access that we have. So thank you so much for your answer. I love it. I really love it. So
Thank
like you
you.
say, we can rely on one income. One income is just like the table have one leg. We need extra
Mm.
leg, okay? We need the extra leg
Yes.
for our
I love how you
table.
put it. Yes. That's
We
very
Yes.
need
true.
four
All
Yeah.
legs.
right. Yeah, yeah, at least four leg, okay? Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to move to next question. So that will be my beautiful lady from Singapore, Sylvia. Thank you.
Hello, thank you, Dave, and thank you, Amado and Zena, for coming today. I will tell everybody a bit only about my background. I'm Sylvia, come from Singapore. So have been here for almost 20 years, and now working as sales in a jewelry company. And I have a question for you. Every new journey come with obstacle. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced when you were just starting out, and what helped you stay motivated keep going? Yes.
Okay. Well, me first. Okay. Uh, I think the most is getting out of my comfort zone. I think so for me, and learn new skills. Well, I'm not old, but for me, it's not easy learn new things because we're like in a traditional way, you know, and it's not easy to go leave all the traditional things and
So
learn something new. It's not easy for me. Like example, when I want to cook something, I can't follow a recipe. Oh my God. When I finished, I made my own recipe,
she
you
makes
know.
her own
It's not
recipe.
easy for me to go step by step, follow a training, but it's not impossible learn something new. You know,
Right.
when you want to do something, when you want to learn, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
And my family it's our first motivation to
Right.
continue. And also when you see like testimonies of another people, that's something that push you to continue, to don't leave where you
Mhm.
don't quit, continue. Yes.
Yes, the testimonies are great. You know, you see people within your groups, people within the dream team, and that's inspiration. You know, that's inspiration to all of us. But
Yes.
for me, obstacles or challenges, I think my biggest challenge was time management. Managing my time, and I used to, when we started, I used to ask, you know, people that were having, you know, success. I would ask them, how do you manage, you know, your time? And I remember one person told us, you know, you have to make it a priority. You know, the masterminds, you know, I used to watch masterminds when I was driving here, when I was driving to pick up the kids, and that's what she was telling me. So guess what? That's what I started doing. You know, I had to drive 1 hour to work and then 1 hour back from work. So, you know, I would watch them. If I couldn't watch them that day, you know, I would watch them 1 or 2 days after, but I would watch them, and or I would watch them at home when I had time. But it's time management is a big it's very important in our business, because especially if you already have a job or a career and you only have a certain amount of time to dedicate to that. So prior to me retiring, we were dedicating part-time to this business, and that's very hard because for, you know, as Dee was saying, I have a career, I have a job, and then you have to find that time after work or before work to do your training, to work on your ads, to watch the masterminds, all of that. The day only has 24 hours, and you have to sleep, you have to eat. I remember breaking down the time and I was like, okay, I only have 1 to 2 hours per day to dedicate to our business, and I have to make the best of it, you know. Now I have more time, so I'm a
Yes.
little bit more relaxed now and more dedicated to the business. But yeah, that was my biggest challenge, was time management.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your story. I love that when you mentioned that you need more income to take care of your kids, this and that. Yeah, me too. Last time I also work in the office, but because take care of 3 children, so I say I need to quit my job. Even I need also money to spend for my own self also. But I find also solution is working online.
Yeah.
But my traditional online also got problem within COVID time. So you know, right? Everybody also go online. But it's my job also online. But the thing is for shipping, I get very hard time to ship from this country to another country. So I find another solution is working at digital business. So I no need to ship. I no need to stock a lot of stock at home. So I no need to go and ship inventory, a lot of things also. I say, hey, this one is for me. So when I try this shop, I'm very, very happy. Yeah. I think that is success doesn't come overnight, but I think consistency will help us a lot. And we learn. We learn. Everybody also must learn. And we're doing all together. I think success will come one day. Thank you so much. Yes.
Right, we learn and grow every day. And
Yes.
as far as I'll say something real quick about time management, I heard somebody say, when somebody tells you, I don't have time for this,
Yeah.
you tell them, okay, I want you to tell me what you did the day before, step by step. I want you to tell me what you did that day, and I guarantee you I'll find you some time.
Yes,
And that's the
correct.
truth. That's the truth. We waste a lot of time
Yes.
during our day.
Yes. Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
And also, I want to add this to our time management conversation. Like you, when you first started, you have your own job and you fit this business in, right? And I remember there is a gentleman in our communities who have 3 jobs and doing this business, which is Franco. If you
Oh,
already know Franco, right?
Yes.
Possible.
He have 3 jobs and he fit the business in very little time that he have, like on the bus, on a little break, he do it. And the good things is you want to have more income stream, but you don't have to go and get another job. Like for him, 4 job, but he didn't. He get a business, and then slowly he removed one job after another. Same as you remove the job, you remove your full-time job, become a part-time job, right? And there is many people, they might have a thought that, okay, we do this business, maybe we just get rid of our job and then we just do this one. I don't recommend people to do that, because if this business doesn't generate you good income and regular income, please don't quit your job, right? Please,
Yes.
until this business can override your income, then do it, right? There are few people that they keep their job and doing this business at the same time. It's possible. And the good things is this business can fit in your, little time as much as you can, somewhere here and there. Let's say, for example, you said that on the way home, on the way to work, you listening to the mastermind in the car, right? It's very good tip for a lot of people because they can't find time to just sit down and do it. The time they have to sit down is with the kid. So, sometimes you have spare time at work, sometimes you have spare time on your car driving. You can listen to that as well. That's a way of learning. So that's a way of learning. And then when you have time, just applying what you need, right? So it's really flexible for this business that everybody
Yes.
can
To
do
make
for their
time.
own
Yeah.
future. Yeah,
You have to
that's
make time. And yes,
amazing.
we've met Franco. Franco is amazing.
Yeah.
We've met him twice
Yeah.
already.
Mhm.
He's a great person.
Okay, do we have another question? Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Armando Zenza. And we move next. The question will be April. So let me see. April, here you are. Okay, please.
Hi everyone. I'm so sorry my background is a bit dark, but thank you so much for our host and co-host for organizing this live interview. And welcome to our guest. I actually met them when we were in our convention this is last year, yeah, San Diego.
True.
So I'm so happy and thrilled that they're here again. So actually, yeah, I have a question for you too, Armando and Senia. So we always hear from people that this business is life-changing and it can change your life. Can you share with us how this business was able to change your both personal and your professional life, please?
Okay, you first.
For me, aside from the business aspect, for me, I've learned a lot, and I've in my personal development, I took an interest in reading, reading more books about personal development, about mindset, about just so many things that you need for the business, right? And one thing that I found out is that I started listening to audiobooks. I got a subscription to Audible because I found out that I would retain more information when I would hear it. Uh, and again, I started, listening to books on my way to work or on my way back from work. But that's just, I mean, if you were to look at me, if I was to look at myself, 5 years before today, and I'm not the same person.
Yeah.
I think I've grown a lot in my personal development, and it's changed my life. I mean, now I do this full time. Now I have time for my kids, my boys, and my grandson. We have a grandson, so we have a beautiful park here where we live, and I take him on walks now. And I can't imagine if I was still working in my career, working long hours and working overtime and working shift work. I can't imagine I would be able to do that if I was, still in that career. But now I can do that. I have all the free time that I need. I'm flexible. Like I can work on my business whenever I want, in the morning, in the evening. So it's changed my life that way.
Yes, yes. For me, as a personal, this business, this opportunity teach me, how can I say it? I feel like it's not easy when you are just a housewife, when you work just on your house, doing all the things. But when you feel like you can do something else, you can do something that help you ¿cómo se dice emocionalmente?
Emotionally.
Emotionally, it's a lot. And professional, I learn a lot of things, and I'm continue learning. But it's like something that you like, because you have something that you can how can I say it, que te puedes apoyar en él económicamente. Something that
Support, something that you feel support.
I can feel
Support system.
more relaxed. I'm not worried, because I know we're building our own business,
Yeah.
And maybe it's not on this moment, but I know it's gonna worth it. Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, see, like this business just changed our mindset from thinking of I can't do this. You'll always find reasons before, like, oh, just like right now I'm traveling too. So it's easy for me to, no, I can't attend the Zoom because I'm not at home. I can't do it. But because of this business, same as you guys, like it shifts my mindset. You'll always find ways. You'll just go for it. You go with the flow, and you don't even think about it. You become very passionate of what you do, and that you overcome your shyness, and you feel that you're being valued, and you feel like this is something that worth sharing, so you keep working on it. And same as
Yes.
you, Armando, I started reading books too, just like before. I don't have time for that. I have so many jobs that I feel like
Yeah.
that's not important. It's the least I can do. But now I started reading books too, something that I don't do before. And yeah, so thank you so much for sharing that. And I'm so happy for you guys. Keep moving forward. I know we can all do this. Thank
Thank you,
you.
April.
And there is a great achievement that I can see very big deal, which is you already now doing the business for yourself full time, and you have time for family, right? That's just a
Yes.
big deal for so many people, and that's the real transformation.
That's
You
what
just don't
people are
think
looking
about
for,
yourself now. Yeah.
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 People looking for freedom, they want to be with their families.
Absolutely.
We're used to seeing, both couples working, and they don't have time for the family.
Yes.
And that has to change, that we're part of it. All of us should be excited because we're part of a new era. Now you know, like you said, somebody mentioned COVID, but that if anything positive came out of COVID, it showed us that we can work from home and
Yeah.
that we can make it, we can earn a living.
Yeah.
And
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 connection.
I'm grateful for that part. Yeah.
Yeah. And connection, right?
Yes.
It's a positive way of bring people, you know, together in a way of like family together. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
work from
Absolutely.
home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for wonderful answers and all your idea or your, bring up the reason why we are here. Yes, we're grateful for everything and be together. Yes, I going to move to next question. Number 4, that will be Elena. She already ready. She's very excited to ask the answer from a lot of followers, a lot of like potential customer. They raised the question. Please, Elena. Thank you.
Thank you, Deep. Hi everyone. Hi, our guests. I'll just share a little bit about myself. I'm Elena, living in Sydney, Australia. I'm a wife and a mom of 3 boys. I got something in common with you. I used to work in the nail and beauty industry for over 20 years, but currently now I'm working as a merchandiser in retail and also a digital business owner. So the question I would like to ask you is, a lot of people feel overwhelmed because there are so many online business options out there. From your perspective, what makes this particular business model unique, and why do you believe it's a great fit for those who are looking for a change?
Good question.
First of all, this is unique in the aspect of you can work 100% from home, and there are just so many things that I can talk about, but I want to say that this is a community, and I've never seen a community like this that helps each other and is not competing against each other. We're all helping each other, and we really feel the love, like here with you guys and the dream team. We feel that we're supporting each other, and I think that is the key to our growth. Because if you look years back when you started and you look at it, you look how big the team is now. It's amazing how much we've grown. We look at our team in the Hispanic community, and just months ago we were talking about, we had the dilemma of starting a small group, a Hispanic group, and we were asking ourselves, do you guys think this is going to work? And now this group has grown so much that it's unbelievable. Like I just love going there and checking how many members we have every time. And that reminds me that, we did the right thing, and we're in the right place. And one thing is, I didn't hesitate. I never hesitated when I found this opportunity, and you shouldn't either. Going back to the question, what's particular about this model, about this business model? You have a community and you have mentors and coaches that are willing to help you
Yes. You're never alone.
without getting, any kind of compensation. They're willing to help you for free. And you're learning at your pace. I've seen other business models where you have to finish your training in a certain amount of time. And here you have the freedom to do it, whether you want to do it 1 or 2 hours a day, or you want to lock yourself in a closet and finish it in 2 weeks, like some people have done it. You have that freedom. It's unique. And it's growing so fast that's why we're the #1 online growing community. That's what's unique about it. And it's just very exciting to me to talk about it. Like I said, I can keep talking about all the good thing and all the benefits, but I know that we only have a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
It's complete.
I totally agree with you that the community is a big access for our business, and it's quite unique because the community is where you will see all the proven result that this system work, because there is so many entrepreneurs in there sharing their own journey from starting the strategy they pick, right? The strategy they pick, how they started, how their first check come in, how their first payment come in, and how excited they are, right? They share everything in there. First year income, second year's income, third year income. Now it's 10 year, the system is 10 years old. There's so many people that consistently sharing their excitement on every payment. So this proves that this system work and their result is the proven. And that is
Yes.
quite unique to many systems out there, because when you start doing a business, it's hardly to say, oh, is it working? Because there is a lot
Yes.
of guessing over there. But this business, you take the guessing, a lot of guessing away, because you see
Right.
people like yourself in the community doing the same things, learning from the same training and achieve the result, right?
Right.
So you
Yes.
see that picture and you imagine yourself as well can do that. Why not, right?
Right.
And because you see so many people just being a truck driver and can do it, right? There's so
Yes.
many just a doing nail and they can do it. Why can't you, right? You also have
Right.
like
Yes.
some education, you also have English, you have also ability to learn. They can do it. Why can't you, right? That is the question running to our head when you look into this business, because we see all of the result and not just one or two or three or 10 results. It's 1,000 results. It will make you, oh, for sure I can do it, right?
That's the attitude. That's the attitude. If you can say, if that person can do it, I can do it,
Hmm.
then nothing can stop you.
Yes, and
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the important things here, it's our community that training everything is in different languages. It's not just in one language. So if you wanna do something, you can do. It's not an excuse
There's no
anymore.
excuse.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you wanna do it, because we have a lot of language, all the languages there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I totally agree with you that the community is a big unique on our system, because our system is almost taking care by the automation system, right? 90%. And all we have to do is focus on learning the marketing, and we just do the marketing. Part of the marketing being taken care, but we need to do our branding and attraction marketing. We focus on that and we will have a winning business already, right? So if any people out there looking for an online business opportunity, especially a legitimate, because that's the reason why we all show up today and every week to share with you. We are genuine people sharing a genuine opportunities, because I feel bad when our genuine business couldn't spread, where a lot of scammer out there advertising, and people seeing a scam business. I feel bad for them. Why there is a business that having a result, a big community, 264,000 people, they can't get in because they didn't see us. That's why we need to have our mission to share a legitimate result, a legitimate business for people that who want to, right? So if anyone looking for a business online, work online, so they can add in their income stream to another income stream to their life, then this is a business they should you should looking at seriously, because there is so many proven result. Get into our community and you can see it by yourself. Correct, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
So true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. So we love to stay here and, like Armando said, we can say the whole day and night about the business. All right. But I need to move next to the question, also the last one. Segi, please. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Mr. Armando and Zenia. I am so loving to listening your inspiring story in the business journeys. So I really like that part that you mentioned that you took the first action and the wife side was skeptical. Usually, I hear in this business community, yeah, the
It's the
husband is mostly
husband.
skeptical. You know, it is
Yes.
wonderful. That's why it's proves for everyone, even for men and partners. You know, like parents or whoever comes for any other like countries or religions. You know, the part of the people of the works, different type of works lives. So it is wonderful. So I am a techie and a single mom and proud of digital business owner living in Ontario, Canada. So as I am enjoying to listening this all wonderful story, other at the same time, people are watching us, you know, the but they are still like thinking or like skeptical like the wife side. So I want her to what would you like to say that some other people are still watching and then still not like hesitating to taking the first action towards to this wonderful journey, you know? So would you please give
Yes.
one like encouragement advice for them to so this is like, you know, what should they like briefly to take, so no need to be like worried about for to taking the first action towards this, please. Thank
If
you.
you're watching, yes, if you're watching this, if you're in this community, or if somebody shared this opportunity with you, believe me, you're in the right place. Um, and I say that because, you know, a lot of the times we're waiting for an opportunity and we're looking, right? Those of us that are here is because you have an entrepreneur mindset, right? And I can almost guarantee and say that everyone here has been looking for something like this for quite a while. And when you find it, you have to take action.
Yes.
You can either take action or you can wait around and see if something else comes up. And let me just say this, that don't get caught in the shiny object syndrome, like they say. If you're here, like I said earlier, it's for a reason, and I think you're in the right place. So don't think that something else better is going to come, because you never know. 1 year could come, could pass by, 2 years, 5 years. You never know. And then you're going to ask yourself, what if I've taken that opportunity that was in front of me? What would it be? So you're always going to have that in your mind. You know, what would have happened if I would have taken that opportunity that was presented to me? It's, it's here. It's saying, the question is, maybe they're curious, maybe they're hesitant, right? Well, I heard something very important one day, and it's very true. Here, we separate the curious from the serious, right? A lot of people are curious, and they'll click on their phone. Oh, they see something that they like and they click, but they don't follow through, right? They don't follow through because they're just curious. If you're serious about this opportunity, then you have the right mindset. If you're serious about this opportunity, you're here. Somebody shared this video, or somebody's going to share this video, or somebody's going to share this opportunity with you, and you have to take action.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. You just have to take action.
Yes, a lot of people is waiting for the perfect time, you know. They think and they want to think more, but if you're not inside, you're never going to learn. You're never going to see
Experience.
it,
Yeah.
that you're never going to have the experience to be part of this community, you know.
Right.
I think for me, if that people wanna be free, if that people want to do something for their families, do it now. Don't wait for, I can wait a little bit more. I can wait a little bit more. I can't, I don't have time. But if you don't make that time, if you don't have space for that moment, you're never going to do nothing. You're going to stay the same. O sea, you're going to
the
be the
same
same in the same spot. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Yeah, it is the some people this is my sign. If they really feels it, they will really gonna go through. I hope they will. So take an action. Thank you so
Yes.
Great
much.
question.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
or
you.
is your books? Dear, back to you.
Yes, I totally agree with you. So take the action. That's very important. But if you still wonder, is that a business for you? I just want to tell you the last thing but not least. If you're looking for the business, you have to looking at what the business bring to the people. So the bigger problem you solve for the people, the big reward you get. The problem that the business, the solution the business offer us is we don't have time. We offer the automate system. The financial is the issue. So we offer the high ticket product marketing so we can
Yes.
get the benefit as fast as we can. And the community, you don't have experience, we have training, we have coach and mentor. So the solution that the business offer to us is they solve the biggest problem of the people nowadays. They don't have time. That's the
Yes.
biggest problem that we offer you. So
Yes.
I just want to tell you that the very secret sauce, the big problem you solve, the big reward you get. So that's what we offer. That's our business model offer. I have a lot of emotion today. I love your story. That's all about real people, real results that we try to share every week, every time that we can. So thank you so much. I'm really grateful for both of you.
Thank you.
From
Thank you.
Texas. Yes.
Thank you, Dee.
Yeah, so thank you so much again. I don't know what else to say. I'm so emotional,
more.
but yeah, I
Mhm.
love the interview today. So Rose, my host today, you have anything to share with everyone? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Deep, and thank you so much to Armando and Xenia for sharing us your story. That was really encouraging, and and also thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. If tonight's conversation inspired you and you'd love to learn more about this business, feel free to message us or leave a comment below. We'll be happy to share more details with you. Hope you were encouraged, reminded that anything is possible when you trust God and take a leap of faith. And yeah, so see
If
you
I can
all
say
in our next live.
if I can say one more thing before we leave, before I forget. A lot of people are asking themselves, can I afford to do this business? But the important question you should be asking yourself, can you afford not to do it? Because what would happen if you think about the opportunity, if you think what can happen when you start this business, it'll blow your mind. So don't ask yourself, can I afford to do this business? Ask yourselves, can I afford not to do it?
That's
Because
very
you don't
powerful.
want to think back and say, I should have done it,
Mm.
right?
Yes, that's
That's a
true.
great question. Yes, the price regression is really, you can imagine that. Don't let that happen.
Yeah. Don't let it happen.
That's
Thank you.
true. Yeah,
Powerful.
same thing. When I started this, I said, can I really do this? Can I afford to do this? So, like, as a stay-home mom, even though I'm home, like, you work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So, and yeah, by God's grace, I was able to do it.
with a lot of resource nowadays, I'm sure that everybody can do it. But the things is
That's
they have
true.
the obstacle inside them. And a great question our special guest today just raised. And I think every one of us and every like people out there listen to all of our life have to ask themselves, are you afford not to do something now because unpredictable future, because of the unpredictable things happen around the world right now, right? Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you a
Thank
lot.
you.
Thank you all. God
All
bless you.
right, see you around
Thank you
next
so much,
time, and see you.
Armando,
Bye-bye.
Xenia.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Bye.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you.